We'll begin this episode in the Texas Hill Country as Wade heads out to a pond dam for a morning hunt.
It's a great feeling when you get in side by side, your ATV, and you're heading out, you camp. You don't know what you're gonna see, you don't know what you're gonna encounter. You know, it's just a cool feeling. It gives me goosebumps still every time I go. Takes me back to being a little kid. This morning we're gonna go set up on a pond, and you'll be able to see the drought, man. It's been really dry where we're gonna be hunting. The pond's kind of sucked down, but we're hunting the drain that kind of comes into the pond and off to the sides of it. So we should see some really, really good deer activity this morning as we get set up.
Everything put together. We're good.
Because of the drought conditions in the area, Wade teamed up with the guys at Record Rack a few days before to have them come out and assess the pond dam to see what they could do to attract the deer to the area.
What we got here is a hunting set on a tank dam, and we've obviously got water that deer are naturally coming to, but the problem is we've got 9 million acorn trees out here, and there's just a blanket of acorns under them. So what do we do? How do we get deer in front of this blind? We know they're going to come to water, but they can come to water anytime. So let's try and find something that we know deer are going to eat, and these are the products that we have. So we've got deer blocks, we've got Record Rack Golden Deer Nuggets, and we've got our mineral. And you know, a lot of people always say, well, hey, which one's the best? If it was me, deer like to have choices, I'm going to put them all out there, because you never know. Some deer might want to come after the salt, some deer might want to come after a block, some deer might want to be able to pick a bunch of stuff up, and they want this. So the best thing to do is give them options. If you're going to use it, they're all berry flavored. They can smell this stuff from a mile away. So what I like to do is just position them in different spots. I don't want to put them all right next to each other. Like, I don't want a deer block next to a mineral pile, next to a bunch of deer nuggets. I want it scattered completely around. So a good way, I mean, this is somewhere that I believe they're going to hunt here in the next day or two. But it wouldn't surprise me to have deer on this stuff tonight.
So Bobby, I'm gonna stick the block over here on the other side.
Yeah, I think where you got that trail coming in right there, and then where this trail is right here.
That'll work.
I'm gonna put our mineral on a little bit of a higher spot. That way, you know, this mineral can last a little while. So it's always good. I like to have spots like this where we baited with corn first, so we know we got deer coming to it. They'll smell this berry from a long ways off, but once they're coming to it and they get on this mineral, they're gonna keep coming to it till it's gone.
So this is a pretty good transition for the block here. We're gonna put it a little bit further away from the water, just in case pigs and deer get to rolling around. We really don't want it to get off in the water and soak up everything and get runt. So get the plastic off here. Well, that smells good. And that's it, it's ready to go.
Find you a good spot?
I think it's gonna work pretty good.
I don't think we need to be very scientific about it. I mean, we know deer are going to come into this spot. I say just get it all the way around it so they can't help but find it, because like I said, they're going to, once they find this stuff, they're not leaving until they get it all gone. So I would just kind of scatter it around, basically just like we got a big feeder.
If there's any deer in this county, I know where they're going to be at.
Yeah, they're going to be at this tank's where they're going to be.
Wade is settled into a pop-up blind for a morning hunt on a pond dam, and as expected, he's spotting deer before the sun is even fully finished rising.
There's a deer. That's the shooter. He's got twin kickers off his right, one on his G2 on the right, one on his G2 on his left. I like that one with the kicker. That tight one, he's really good there. The narrow one. That's by himself over there. I like him. He's tall. We've got scouting camera pictures of him. We've seen him before. He's got kickers off his G2. And he's got good mass. I mean, what a great Texas hill country buck. You know, you get up early in the morning for days like this, moments like this, the sun's just coming up. I mean, it's only 7:26 right now. We're sitting on a pond. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that when you go hunt. Actually, I hadn't found any blood. I think he broke this tree off right here though, running. That's all fresh. Wow, we didn't find hardly any blood, but we watched him run. I'm gonna backtrack in just a second, but he's piled up right there. I mean, you never know till you grab them, but I knew. Oh, wow. Look at this deer. Golly, I didn't see a couple of these little things that are on this deer. And load this. Now I get to shaking and spinning things and going every direction as possible. Look at this buck here. God, what a hill country buck. Wow. Wow. Look at those, look at these kickers off of his G2s. Is that not cool? I mean, that's just some serious character right there. He's a mainframe 10, what most people would call, but he's really got 12 points there, and he tried to grow another point right there, but look at this, look at his main beam right here, how it kicks up here. This one kind of makes that traditional deal, but look at that, and he's got an extra tine right there. Wow, what great brow tines. I mean, I'm telling y'all, that is a great, what I would call the, a Texas hill country deer. You know, it's got a lot of tines, and it's just a great buck right here. That is so cool. That is so cool. I mean, center punch, done. Done all the way around. That is a cool deer. Look at that. That is so neat right like that. I just love that sweep up right there of the antlers. I mean, this is an old Texas hill country whitetail right there. What a cool buck. And that is so unique. so unique right there.
Congratulations, Wade, on an awesome Texas Hill Country buck entry into the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries.